Hey everyone, it's me, Crayon, and we're back to making another selfie. You remember us making the blinding light selfie before? Well, now we're going to make its counterpart, the perfect silhouette or shadow selfie. The first thing we're gonna do here is move to the dresser and customize our character. I'm not gonna go full customization here, we're just gonna customize the skin. We are trying to do a silhouette, so let's get the darkest color possible using these sliders. And we do that by bringing the brightness to 0% and the saturation to 100%. For the makeup, I'm using style number 5 because it's the one with the least red on it, and there's not much color on the eyebrows, so this is just what I'm looking for. Next, let's make sure her eyebrows are black by dragging the brightness all the way down, and I'm also gonna do the same with her eyes. And then I'm gonna choose the third style of sclera so her eyes doesn't stand out when we take the picture. Let's also make sure that her eyelashes are black by doing the same thing we did with the eyes and the eyebrows. Next, let's head on to our wardrobe and pick any dark items you want to use. Let's start with choosing a background. We can either use no background at all, or we can use the simplest ones like the creamy background or the seascape memory. But for this selfie, I'm gonna use the human realm background. I only just realized that I don't have the perfect black dress for this look. All my black dresses comes with a sparkly design attached to it, so I decided to use a custom dress which I dyed all black. This is the Midsummer Star. It still has some gold in it though, but this is the closest thing I have to a pure black dress, so I think I'm just gonna have to make it work. And we're also gonna need a dark hair. And here I'm using the Autumn Draft from the Autumn Witch set. I also wanted something from her outfit to stand out on the selfie, something shiny in contrast of all the darkness. So I'm gonna put the sparkliest item in my wardrobe, the deer's diadem hat. And if you also wanted this in your selfie, you can use any sparkly item. It could be a crown, a necklace, or wings. I'm also gonna put some dark colored nails on her. This is just in case we ended up liking a pose that shows her hands. We want that to also appear like a shadow. Okay, so I think we have everything we need here. So now let's head on to our photo booth. The first thing I'm gonna add is the filter. I have tried all these filters and they all look good for this selfie, but I like the third filter the most. Then let's set its intensity to around 85%. Then let's move to the contrast and bring it up to 100%. And then we will lower the exposure. The setting for this one will vary depending on which backgrounds you're using and whether you are trying to make one item stand out, just like what I'm doing, or not. So let's say if you are using a creamy background and you just wanted the silhouette and you have no items you wanted to glow, then you can set the exposure to 0%. I have also brought the saturation up to put more color in my deer's diadem hat, so I can emphasize it a little bit more. And then for the color value, I just lowered the slider to the cooler side because it kind of gives more crisp color to the picture. And of course, let's darken the edges of our picture by bringing the vignette up. You can also play with this slider depending on how light or dark your background already is. In my case, 100% is too much, so I'm gonna settle around 85 to 90%. Now for the last part, let's choose a pose. The first pose from the still poses already looks good. We just have to play a little bit with which angles looks better. So for this selfie, I wanted to showcase my glowing diadem, but I have to find an angle that does that without losing the outlines of my silhouette. And I think the best way to do that is to go for a close-up side pose. And there you go, guys. This is going to be my selfie. There are a lot of poses available for this outfit. It even has some dynamic poses available, so there's plenty of materials to play and experiment with. Also, I feel like this selfie can use more ornaments behind her, so if you have them, use them here to eliminate some of the negative spaces. And that's how I made a shadow selfie. So what do you think of this selfie, lovelies? Would you try selfies like this? And what kind of themes or makeovers would you want to see in our next videos? Let me know in the comments. And if you have fun in this video, don't forget to tap on the like and the subscribe button. Have a great day, lovelies, and happy gaming!